Hi, I'm Mike Lyons. I want to talk to you for a minute about using our customer relationship management system, or CRM, if you will. The first thing you're going to want to do is, of course, go to our website um, by typing in Lyons-Associates.com or commercial-collections.com, and this will take you to our website. The next thing you're going to want to do is click on the little power button here to go to our online portal. Okay, you're going to log in with the appropriate user ID and password, and we're going to go into a dummy unit to um, give you a quick walk around of the system. Okay, um, the first thing you want to look at is your leads. When you first log in for the day, you're going to notice that it says manage leads 0. That does not mean you have 0 leads. That means that you have worked 0 leads today and you need to work some. Of course, you're going to pull up your leads and you should have a list, or just starting out, you're probably just going to have one of these or 2 of these, and you can view them by state, or you can view leads by industry. We're going to go by industry because that's how I'm going to find the test leads, which are right here that I uploaded. So we're not pasting somebody's name all over the internet. And first thing you're going to do is view complete list. Once you begin making your phone calls, the first thing you're going to want to do is status your leads appropriately. Okay? If you call up a company and there's no chance of ever getting through, you want to delete that. You click delete and it's going to bring you right back. If you need to add a contact name or change the contact name, this one says contact Mike Lyons. Maybe the contact is, Dave Lyons or Bob Smith. You're going to want to put that in. You can also put in what their title is, or you can also put a little shorthand in here if you want to have a short note. Let's say you called Bob and he's too busy to talk right now, and you're actually unable to get through. You can put Bob Smith, abbreviate controller if you want, or spell it out, and put your shorthand. Said too busy to talk to me, so you update contact and you'll hit LMCB and it's going to take him off of that list. Okay, now as you go in and you begin to work leads and put them as LMCB, as you can see, it's keeping a record of what I put LMCB on up here. Now it says 2. I click it again, it's 3, and then 4, and then 5. Okay, that'll give you an idea of how many leads you worked that day, and it'll also give us an idea of your activity and Guys, just so you know, don't go in and just start clicking stuff just to be clicking it to make it look like activity, because we've already thought of that, and I can pull a report on a time tally. So if you're pencil whipping it, I know. Anyway, to get back to your LMCB leads, you'll go back to manage leads, and once it gets there, we're viewing leads by industry, of course, and we're going to go down to test, and we've got 5 LMCB leads in here, so we view complete list, and here they are. Now, if we need to LMCB them again and get them off of this, we can do that. If we want to delete them, we can get rid of them. Okay. And if you talk to someone and they're allowing you to qualify, you're going to want to click interested. Okay. When you click interested, it's going to bring you to this screen. Okay. Now this screen is your prospect screen. Okay, this is where your prospects are going to show up. Once you turn someone into a prospect, you have the opportunity to leave notes, whatever you want to put. Talk to Bob, has 6 accounts to place. And of course, make sure you spell stuff right so you know what it means when you go back and read it. Average balance, 5,000. Will place monthly. Okay? Now, when you have this type of situation, you're going to want to change your rating to hot, if you have to call him back to get the accounts, or if he's giving them to you over the phone right now to place for collections, of course you're going to convert to client. Never convert someone to a client until they've given you accounts. Even if they've signed an agreement to place accounts with you, make sure you have the accounts in hand before you click convert to client. Okay, now in order to save these notes, okay, we need to put a follow-up date in. Okay, so let's say we're going to get the accounts Monday. We put Monday in, and from there we can click save and exit, or we're going to click save and keep editing. Okay. Now this total time spent and cost, don't worry about this. We're not billing you for the time you spend in there. That is for something else totally, not anything to worry about. Additional info you may want to put into these screens are, their web address, so, and you can always, once you have a web address in there, you can click web link, and this one says address not valid. Oh, because I did not save. If I click save, of course, and I click that web link, it's going to come right up, and you can go poke around on a client's website, whatever. Learn a little bit about them. You can, put the number of employees, 125, or however many they have. When you're putting email addresses in here, if you want the information to come up on this top box, which is where you want your primary information to be, you're going to need to do that in your prospect info screen. Okay, this is a totally different screen. And this is where you're going to put that. And of course, if you convert something to a prospect and you've got all of these other notes in here, you want to get rid of them. And, make sure that stuff is in your notes. Now, Of course, your notes history will come up like this if you click notes history, and additional info is of course where you want to go to put your information in. Now you're going to see we have a second prospect note here on the bottom. Okay, your second prospect note is where you put something that you may want